with the growth of activity, people coming in from outside the industry as users, there's been a little bit of a tendency to borrow a friend's airplane. And we said before, it's not like when you were in college and borrowed somebody's car and put gas in it to go home or to visit a friend in another city. As soon as money changes hands, it can be construed to be a commercial flight. And there's been a real issue both here and abroad now with illegal charter and the governing body saying, time out, this has to stop. Jim, NATA has been on the forefront of the illegal charter issue. Is that something that's going to continue? Because I'm hearing from the FAA that they're after this with hammer and tongs.
Yeah, so the FAA has been a wonderful partner with that, along with Homeland Security and Customs and Border Patrol, working together to deal with the issue of illegal charter. And it's all has to do with educating people about the understanding of operational control and understanding who's in charge of that plane. So when I lease that plane from somebody, a dry lease can be totally legal and totally fine, but the lessee is in control of that plane that determines how it's maintained, how it's insured, where it flies to, and who the pilots are. And trying to explain that to people, they then need to understand it. So the way we're going to combat illegal charter is to deal with the clueless and the careless, to educate them. The criminal, we need to continue to pursue them out there, because this is a huge industry out there. So a pilot, let's say it could be flying Part 135, can make $200,000 a year. And we've found in cases of illegal charter where the pilot will be making $600,000 a year flying the same type of plane. And so we have to understand and teach the pilots about this because many of them are just clueless and careless. And so we're working hard to do so with the FAA and to also work with their inspectors so that they understand it as well.
I want to just add on to what Tim said, and Ed and I and Pete all agree. The last thing this industry needs is illegal charters that risk safety, and again, careless and clueless are big leaders in that. And then there are some real bad operators that need to be removed. On the other hand, one of the things we want to make sure of is, we've started 150 flying clubs in the last couple of years. And then as well, genuine dry leases that support lots of movements for the right reasons done correctly is an important part of the economics for aircraft ownership. So we got to make sure the right things get done, and yet the wrong things don't get done. And I think it's a big opportunity for the whole industry to work on that.
And as we saw in Europe, when a high-profile individual dies in an aircraft accident, like a soccer star going across the channel in an illegal charter, it can really do some damage to the industry. So, Mark, I couldn't agree more.
And I think Mark's exactly right. This is about making sure that we can get to the clueless and the careless. Make sure that we are using a scalpel, not a hammer, to solve the problem and understand what the issues are and what flows from that. So dry leases can and are a very good thing under certain circumstances. Operational control is a big issue. And I think our ability to come together, to put things on, to provide important guidance and information will be the key. We want legal activities. We do not want illegal activities, and helping everyone understand which side of that line their particular situation is important.
I'm going to go back about 25 or 30 years and say this is exactly what the industry did when it came together with the issue of fractions being subdivided and shared. And it led to the creation of 91 Subpart K as a result of the industry taking aggressive action, recognizing that there was a potential problem. So again, thank you all for paying attention.